Those of you that have watched some of these YouTube videos will know that I've got a certain likeness for certain makes of camera. I seem to have quite a few Nikons, I have a few Zeiss, and I've developed a real respect for Agfa cameras. People sometimes see Agfa as the sort of European answer to Kodak. They were mainly a film manufacturer, but they made a lot of cameras, and they've made cameras for the amateur, series cameras. The range was huge. Not only was the range huge, the style was huge, and I'm going to talk about the 1930s classic, the Billy Clack, spelt C-L-A-C-K, the Billy Clack, which is a real Art Deco masterpiece. What we have is this lovely strut mechanism here, which you can see. We have this lovely black enamel front, which is pure Art Deco. We have an Agfa Billinar lens. We have a choice of aperture f11, f16, f22. This is a camera with real style, and the style is really above the actual mechanics of the camera. The shutter is on the front here, and that is operating quite nicely. And to operate, you can either use the viewfinder here, or there's a viewfinder here, so you can do it on the wrist like this, or portrait. It takes 120 film. There was, I think this is the Billy number 74, where the 51 was took 120 but got 16 on the row of 6 by 4.5, where this you get 8 6 by 9. So you don't get a lot on a film, but the 6 by 9 format was very popular because 6 by 9 is just large enough to do a contact print, and to the 6 by 9 is just large enough to do a contact print and to be able to see what's on the print. So, lovely design. This one is in really nice condition. It is very basic to use. It's fixed focus, so you've got no focusing. You need a bright day, and you need a steady hand. It also has a nice function that you have a leg here, so you can put the camera on a shelf. To fold up, you just press and fold back in and click. This one is in remarkably nice condition, considering it's almost 90. How did I actually go on when I used this in the field?
So the first photo is of the High East Street in Dorchester on a bright sunny day, and this is a very clear and moderately sharp image. Remember, this is a fixed focus lens. Another one of the High Street. I think the shutter speed is quite low, however I have managed to hold the camera still on this occasion. The lens could be perhaps a little bit sharper, the definition perhaps a bit clearer, however not bad. I think there's a tiny bit of camera blur on here, but what I am finding with this Agfa is that in spite of its fixed focus lens and the fact the shutter speed is quite low, it's actually a very usable camera. So what we have with it is a usable camera which is incredibly good looking. When you consider the age of the camera, I think it's quite remarkable. I certainly enjoyed using it, and really appreciate that actually it's not just a pretty camera to sit on the shelf. It's a camera that can actually be used, and it is certainly a talking point when you are using it. It takes 120 film, so if you find one, why not have a go with one? Thanks for watching. Bye for now.